What's up there, guys? It's Mac. Hope you guys are well. This is a shop tour of not one, not two, not three, but four game shops. These are four game shops that I visited when I was in Reading, and this was basically in the city centre area on the high street. I went there to see family, and I went there and I basically checked out a few of these game shops with my cousin up there. It was great checking out retro shops outside of London because, like I said, there's always a lot more interesting to see retro game shops outside of London compared to inside London. Anyway, the first one was Cash Generator, the second one was Cash Solutions, the third one was Game City, the well known one, which is CEX. Anyway, the amount of pickups I've got is just so much. So I'm gonna have to go through them quite quickly because I just got loads of stuff because the deals I got there was just amazing. But anyway, before I go into that, check out the video for the actual shops itself. Let me know how it goes. See you in a bit. What's up there, guys? It's Mac. Hope you guys are well. As you can see, I saw the Hulk there, so I have to get him on camera, so I quickly recorded him. But we are in the Reading city centre, and this was the high street where all the shops were. And I went to check out a bunch of retro shops that are available, as well as some commercial shops. This was the first shop I saw, Cash Generator, and boy oh boy did I see some great deals here. Like I've always been stating in all of my CEX shop tours and other retro tours I've been doing, whenever you go outside of London and you go to the outskirts of the UK and you see other cities, the amount of wicked deals you find are amazing. The cheapness of hardware retro games and rarity items that you find is just crazy. Take this for example. Look what you see there. For £200 and a bunch of games, it's the Amiga CD 32-bit. Now to see that is a complete rarity. This was probably the first time I ever seen this in the wild, and I saw just a GameCube there for £19. You just don't see that. When I went inside it, they had some Jaguar boxed games. They had plenty of stuff. Unfortunately, I couldn't get inside and film. I couldn't film the inside, unfortunately, but I got a bit from the outside. But I saw the Jaguar, a boxed Jaguar game in there. I saw some wicked stuff in there. I got some Mega Drive stuff in there as well. Complete boxing. It was so cheap. Unbelievable with the prices. I'm telling you, whenever you go outside of London, you find great deals. So yeah, here's another shop here. This one was called, let's see, what's the title? So as you can see, you got a bunch of Xboxes there, a few new stuff, but you do find retro stuff in these games shops as well. Obviously, they're not proper game shops. You know, this is Cash Solutions. Cash Solutions. So that's basically one of those cash generator type shops. But as you can see here, when you go around the back, what do you see there? N64 cartridges. And at the moment, I'm collecting a bunch of N64 games. I'll tell you about that a bit later. But yeah, there's cartridges there, there's DS games, and there's obviously little gadgets and stuff. But yeah, again, some great deals that I found there. So I thought I'd grab a few. Yeah, you got Disney Infinity figurines there as well. I gotta tell you about Disney Infinity figurines. Bloody hell, did I start that collection from this trip alone? Here's a quick shop here. It's called Games Workshop. This is like full of like World of Warcraft type like figurines and little maps and toys. Not really my cup of tea, but yeah, it is there if you want to have a look at it. They have this all on the Reading High Street. So it's a nice quiet shop. A lot of figurine type stuff, but yeah, I'm not into that. This is Game City. This was actually inside the mall rather than on the actual high street. A great shop. Again, whenever you find shops outside of the UK, outside of London, the main city, obviously, you find great deals. And this one especially, what I found here was so many wicked amiibos, and mainly it was Disney Infinity stuff. So I was looking at that, some of the Activision amiibos. So I mean, these were like Skylander ones, Disney Infinity 2.0, 3.0, and the Disney Pixar ones. I found so many cool ones here for stupidly cheap prices. So I just thought, let me go ahead and grab them.
just unbelievable. So I've actually got quite a lot, so you'll see them in the pickups straight after this, and you'll see the amount of stuff I've got. And then I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna start that collection too now. Not really as seriously as my Amiibo collection for all the Nintendo characters in Smash Brothers, but it's gonna be all the main characters that I recognize, and the ones that I recognize from the big blockbusters, as well as the Disney characters and the ones that I like really. So it's gonna be a bunch of those type of collections. So I'm gonna start picking them up. I don't mind them being loose for that reason as well. I don't want to get them in box, but I find them in loose is really cheap, and you can find them a lot cheaper in these shops outside in Reading compared to the ones you find in London. And this is the CEX shop. I found this. This was obviously based again on the Reading High Street. It's all based in the UK, by the way. So this is in UK, but it's in Reading, a bit to the west coast of the UK. And did you see this? Did you see this, guys? Oh my days! Did you see the N64 game collection they have there? They've got so many N64 cartridges in this shop. I picked up almost I don't know, probably about 5 or 6. I picked up great games here for really cheap prices. And I found a bunch of box stuff as well, so I thought I'd grab it. There was a Star Wars game. Did you see that game? I bloody asked the guy to give me that game. He didn't even give it to me. I mean, I told him to give me all the games from the front counter, from the front glass window. He grabbed them all and he brought them to the front. And he stupidly left that one behind. So I didn't get that game. But the rest of them I pretty much got. But anyway, this is the CEX shop in Reading. I never actually did a shop tour for this one, so I thought I'd grab it, a bit of footage for this one, and sort of chuck it into this compilation of different shops I visited, all in one go, all in the same location. I mean, look at the stuff they've got. They got original Xbox there, retro games, hardware. Figurines, Disney Infinity ones, they're the stuff, the Skylander stuff that I was sort of looking out for as well. Got GameCubes there, got DS's, great stuff. Always nice to see a really packed retro glass cabinet inside CEX. I'm sort of sick of seeing like the wall of PS4 and the Xbox 360 and PS3 games. I really want to see a good mix of retro as well as the new stuff. So whenever you go outside of London, you tend to find CX is full of this type of stuff. But there are some ones in London where you do find obviously a lot of retro stuff as well. But you just gotta it's really rare because I presume that what happens is that even if it does come into the London stores and someone trades it in, it goes like that instantly. People come in and buy it, and before you know it, it's all gone. So that's what I find. What I found in this shop is that when you go towards the back of the shop, they've got 2 levels as well. They've got upstairs, they've got like CDs and stuff like that, music CDs. So I wasn't really interested in that, but I came around to this little bend over here. This was located underneath the stairs, and it goes around the corner, and I found a bunch of PSP stuff, and there were some good bargains there, man. I found things that were under £1, so for me that's a free game. So I grabbed that, nabbed that straight. I found stuff there for 75 pence. I found stuff for 25 pence. I think I've got a Little Big Planet there as well. So quite a few stuff, great stuff that I found. A healthy selection of Xbox original games and PS2 games. And over here you've got obviously got the PS3 games towards the back there, but you got the Wii and the Wii U games over here. And the Wii games that they've got here is a really great selection. I always love to check out the Wii games here. A nice broad selection of games there. So as we wrap around over here, I think you're gonna find more Nintendo stuff here. Yep, all the Wii, Nintendo Wii games here.
About the jump cut there, guys. But anyway, I've got loads and loads to go through. Let's start with the first shop that we visited, and that was a cash generator. First of all, did you see that Amiga CD32? I'm telling you, how often do you see that? This was a European exclusive. It didn't really go outside of the UK that much. So I think UK had the most amount of stock, and not many other PAL regions had it. and it wasn't obviously anywhere else. It was released only in PAL region, and to see that with a bunch of games for $200, I'm telling you, like, this is like something that you don't normally see in retro game shops, or as well as normal shops around in London area. So again, this was one of the main reasons why I love to go outside of London and check out shops there, because even your normal shops like cash converters and stuff like that would have all this wicked stuff that you would never see. I think it's because people probably buy them up as soon as it comes in. So anyway, I went to Cash Generators, right? Found a dongle for the original Xbox. I'm sorry, the Xbox 360. These always go in CEX for £15, regardless. It's about $14.99 or £15. I've seen it for that price everywhere. You go straight into Cash Generators in Reading. Look how much I get for £4.99. Bargain. Picked that up quickly. So this the Wii Classic Controller for the Wii. Only found out when I took it home that it's not actually the official one. It's a third-party one. But anyway, for £5, can't go wrong, innit? So I grabbed that quickly. I didn't get the Amiga CD 32-bit, but you know, definitely was nice to see that. That shop also had some crazy old style games. They had a Jaguar games in complete in box. I saw many games like that. I saw a few others I can't remember off the top of my head at the moment. But yeah, plenty of stuff that I saw there. And it was just great to see. And like I said, because you're outside of London, I would imagine that if it was in London, games that get put in, they will get snapped up quick. And as I was there, funnily enough, there was a lady in the background. She was basically selling a bunch of stuff. And when I turned around to finally go over to the customer assistant to sort of ask about, can I grab some of these games from the cabinet? I see on the desk what she basically sold. She sold a bunch of stuff, but this was what was interesting me. 3 complete in box Mega Drive games. First of all, Pugsy. I think it's Pugsy. Yeah, Pugsy. Complete in box. £2.50, guys. £2.50. Sonic 3 complete in box. Now I've seen this in what you call it. I've seen this in London Gaming Market and other events like Search. They go for a lot more, right? They go for easily £15 plus. I've seen this go for around that much. There's the price. Can you see that there, guys? £2.50. Complete in box. Let me show you guys. Check that out. Not only that, Sonic 1 on the Mega Drive 2. Now, I've not got all the Sonic games on the Mega Drive yet, and to see them at this price, all for $2.50, I just thought, you know what, bargain, have to grab it. And I'm so glad I held off, because when you do find them in the wild, especially like this, it's just great to grab a bargain. The lady also did drop off Sonic 2 on the Mega Drive, but I didn't grab that one because I already picked that game up already in the past. So I've actually got that one already, so there's no point getting that. But unfortunately, I picked that up from eBay, and I paid a lot more compared to what I could have paid, which would have been £2.50. So yeah, you live and learn, innit? Anyway, what next? The next shop I went to was Cash Solutions, and that was the one across the street. And I don't think I picked up anything from that shop, actually. Got to think about it. Yeah, no, I didn't pick up anything from Cash Solutions, but again, it was nice to see all the Insta4 games there. Unfortunately, I think I remember what happened in that shop was that a lot of the games were in really bad condition, so I just thought, nah, I'm not getting that. But the next shop after that was Game City. Game City, what they had, first of all, I grabbed this quickly. This was Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines on PlayStation 2. Grab that. But what they had there was, wow. They had a bunch of Disney Infinity figurines. This is very similar to what you find with the Nintendo Amiibos. But this is all the Disney characters. They did a Disney mashup with Pixar. They did the Disney 2.0, which was another series of amiibos that came out. Sorry, not amiibos, but Disney Infinity figures. They also did like the Skylander ones, which was like another. They did that with the mashup of Nintendo ones as well. I think they had the Bowser and DK Donkey Kong with the Skylander racing game. But and they also did the new one, which is the Disney Infinity 3.0, which now includes Star Wars figures and stuff like that. Anyway, I've just basically been researching this because, as you know, I saw it, I grabbed a bunch, and now I'm sort of hooked on it. So, not like my Nintendo Amiibos, which is all the Smash Brother ones complete in box. I'm not collecting it like that. That's like a separate set that I want to do. But for this, what I really want to do is just pick up the ones that I enjoy, the ones that I like, the ones that are iconic to me. Things like your Disney characters like Mickey Mouse and stuff like that. You know, your Monsters Inc. Pixar characters. You know, Captain Jack Sparrow. The Marvel characters. That's what I want to sort of grab if I see them. And why it all started off is when I went into that shop, Game City. This was what I saw. I saw Iron Man. I saw this guy, yeah, and I thought, wow, how much is it? £2. They were going for £2 each. And then right next to him, I saw Thor. Next to Thor, I saw, where's it gone? This one here. I thought, that's pretty cool. I'm not entirely sure who he is exactly. He just reminded me of God of War guy, so I grabbed him as well. Saw these three, and then beside that, I also saw. I carried on looking. Obviously, I was intrigued now because I saw these three, and I was like, "Do you know what? I actually want these." And then put that away. I saw her. Now she's the one from the Guardians of the Galaxy. And next to her, I saw. Where's he gone? I saw him. So I was like, okay, these two characters were really fun in the film. Let me grab them as well. And then I saw Captain Jack Sparrow, and I was like, yeah, I want him too. And then I thought I want some big characters too, and I saw Sully from the original Disney Pixar mashup. So this would have been part of the first wave of Disney Infinity characters. Again, for £2, I was like, this is just a bargain. So I grabbed it as well. And again, it's quite nice to have them loose, so I can actually sort of have them on display compared to my amiibos, which are sort of unfortunately in a box. But I want to keep them in a box and get the full set. I'm not going to buy both sets. I'm not going to buy a fully in box. I'm not going to get one that's all loose because that's going to just be crazy when it comes to cost-wise. So I want to keep it on the cheap. And I'm sort of collecting the amiibos as and when I find them. But these sort of I stumbled across it and I just saw it for such a good deal. I just thought I'd carry on grabbing them. Then I saw this guy over here. So this guy was huge. And I was like, well, flipping heck, man, I want to get this. And I saw that it's actually Activision. So these are all Activision ones. But these actually, what I found out was they're basically Skylander ones, I believe. So Skylander characters, they create their own versions as well. Next to him, I saw this guy. These ones were going for £1 each. So cheaper than the other ones. And I was like, for £1, I don't even recognize these characters, but fuck it, they look cool, so I'll grab it. So yeah, grabbed it. Anyway, so that was all the Disney Infinity figures plus Skylander figurines that I sort of grabbed. I know I went a bit crazy, but you know, I saw it looked really cool. It was a bargain. And again, you won't find them for that price when you come down to London stores or CEX stores. So again, grabbed it. I went to CEX after that, and that was really good find. I found a bunch of N64 games. By the way, I'm gonna start doing an N64 series. Basically, I'm gonna try and complete that set. I decided this a while back, and I was like, it was the most easiest set to collect for the PAL region. So I think there was about 242 titles in total. So I started that collection, and when I went to Reading, again I was hunting for that. The main time when I actually started collecting for N64 was from the gaming market that I went to recently. If you want to check that video out, you'll find it in just my previous videos. It's not that old. I think I went in the November 2016, and I found a lot of N64 games there. Again, I'm going to try and keep them all for the N64 series that I'm going to start. So obviously do check that out when it comes up. I'm going to start in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be literally all the N64 games that I pick up throughout the next few months or even years until I complete that set. So I'm going to quickly go through these, but I'll go through them in a bit more detail from that series itself. But I'll quickly show it to you. So I've got Pilot Wing 64, clean copy. Lilac Wars, Castlevania. I mean, some uncommon games that I'm finding, and I was like, you don't normally find these in CEXs, but to find them, I mean, you won't find them in a London CEX, to be more precise, but to find them in Reading again, it's great to see. FIFA, I think that was like £1 or something. Again, I'm trying to get all the games that are like under a fiver and try and get them out of the way first. I saw this is Carmageddon 64. Carmageddon. And this was really cool. When I first saw this, I was so amazed, and I was like, wow, I got myself a bit of a rare find here. But Clay Fighter 63 in a bit. The one that's actually more rare is the one that's a Blockbuster exclusive in the United States, and that was a Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut. So that one's a lot more rare. But to get this, I would never find this in a shop or in the wild. I wouldn't even imagined finding this, but that was really exciting to find. So really happy to grab that. Also, these two manuals came with those two N64 games that you saw earlier. Also, that I found in CEX was some PSP games. First of all, this PS2 game as well. Let me just show this. This is SSX. Very cheap, 75 pence. Free game, guys. Free game. Anyway, PSP games. This was Little Big Planet. I love this this franchise. The first game was a really popular one on the PS3 for me. Complete that. It was heaps of fun. But I thought I saw this on the PSP and I thought, you know what? I might as well grab that one too, because a lot of fun memories for that one. But I never actually played on the PSP, so it'll be interesting to play that. A few films I picked up, PSP UMD films. This is a really good film. Tom Hanks, the Polar Express. Really good animated film. So I thought I'd grab that quickly for £2.50. I don't really come across that, so yeah, that was interesting. And Equilibrium for 75 pence, another free disc. Thank you very much, CX. Anyway, I think yeah, that's all of it. That was all my pickups for the retro shops that I visited. This was a Reading visit. Reading is based in the UK. It's a city in the UK, and this was where I found all these pickups. I visited Cash Generator. I visited Cash Solutions, Game City, and finally CEX, the more commercial one that everyone sort of recognizes. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video and also the shop tours and all my pickups for it. Do hit that like button if you enjoyed that video. Also, do leave a comment if you have any questions. I'll try my best to answer every single one. Also, if you haven't subscribed, do please subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. So thank you very much for that. And until next time, take care, guys. This is Mac. Peace out.